of 7, and I'm 33.
Okay.
With being a mom of 7, do you think that a woman of multiple children is still capable of finding someone?
First, let me ask you before I make the statement. Do the kids have the same father?
Yes, they do.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, so this is hold on. We're talking about 7 children, okay? This is no offense to you because it's absolutely possible for you to find a quality man. What makes it a tad bit difficult is that you have to find a man who has the financial footing to take care of you and 7 children. And then you also have to be able to find a man who is going to be willing to come in and create structure in that household. 7 children on 1 person is a lot to create structure in. So there's a lot that this man is going to have to come in and do. On top of that, creating a secure space for you when you have to be a mother and you have to take care of the majority of the things that happen in a house. Are you going to have the ability to be able to love this man in a way that he needs to be loved, in a way that registers as love to him when you have to love 7 other individuals? You're going to need a man who can love those children as his own.
Yep.
That is a huge responsibility to put on a person who does not have those children. Those are not his kids. But if I were you, no disrespect, I'll try to work it out with the father.
Okay. This lady says she has 7 kids and she's looking for a new partner. She has 7 kids by the same father, but they're not together, and she's looking for a new partner to come into her life and possibly be her husband. Now, let me start out by saying it's going to be a little bit difficult for her to find a man to take on 7 kids that's not his. Now, it's going to take a special guy to take on that responsibility. A very special guy. But if she stays optimistic, it can possibly happen for her. She don't look bad at all. With 7 kids, I hope that she's a good mother. Because if she's not a good mother and those kids are bad, if those kids are bad as hell, and they tear up and they don't listen and they rebellious, that is going to be a major problem for her finding a guy to come in and be a stepfather for those children. So what she would have to make sure she do is have her kids under control and make sure that they're mannerable around people. You know, people don't want to deal with badass kids. You know, a man don't want to come in and have to correct a child that's 12, 13 years old when they should be respectful. When they should be respectful to their mom. Whatever their mom say, it should be that. And that they shouldn't have a question about it. Because you have some kids that are rebellious and they figure that a step parent is stepping in, that they don't have to respect that person. And that is the problem with most single parents getting into a new relationship. The single parent has to make sure that their children is mannerable and that they have respect and that they be open-minded. A man don't want to deal with a child with children that don't even listen to their mother. What make you think that they're gonna listen to another man? Then you have to ask yourself, what kind of emotional state are you in? How is your stability? Is you crazy? Because a person would tend to think that after having 7 kids by the same person and you're not with them, that something got to be wrong. something ain't hitting right in your brain. Because how many kids did you have before you figured out that you didn't want to be with this person, or this person wasn't the one for you? How many kids did it take? It took 7 kids for you to figure out that this guy wasn't the right guy for you? So, a person would tend to look at that. Are you in the mental state to take on a new relationship? And on top of that, how is the kid's father in her life? How is he? Is he a problem? Is he a headache? Does he start a lot of mess? Is he in the kid's life? Those are a lot of questions that has to be answered before a man can honestly take on 7 kids. Will he have the right of way to raise those kids, or will he be raising those kids with the father? Is the father present in the children's lives? That is a question that has to be answered also. Because I'll tell you what happens majority of the time. Soon as a new man comes into the picture, that's when the kid's father want to be a father and step up and interfere with things. So all of those type of things come into play when she says she's looking for a new man to come into her life. It's a little bit difficult, but it can happen. Just stay open to dating, and hopefully she'll meet the right person to take on that task, because that's going to be a task. 7 kids. Whoa.